Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ultimod. I know it's really weird for me to be in this weird little position on this random island. I know last episode was in a completely different place, but off camera I did a bit of exploring and I found some islands and extreme lag. I don't know why I'm experiencing said lag, but it's really bad. I guess I'll turn off clouds. Because clouds are ugly. Ow. You're ugly. Ow. Ow! And what I did was I found several structures floating out on the water, as well as some islands that I called the Harwood Islands. And see, this is just one of the islands. Right now I'm going to swim back to my ship. I also found some other islands, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put villagers on them, because I like to imagine myself as a bit of an empire, and these little uninhabited islands would make great places for some new villagers. And we're actually running out of villagers to settle everything. And this is simply one of the Harwood Islands. Yeah, with a small community on it. One house on actual land, and a few of them even underground. And see, this is one of the first islands in the Harwood Island chain. Okay, not that one. Those are just a few small patches of sand. And this is another island area. This is not part of the Harwood. This is one of the Harwoods, but it's uninhabited and only connected to land by these small little things. But although by this structure here, I'm thinking of moving it potentially. And this is the first major island in the Harwood Island chain, with a simple small house on the island and a few other things. So what I'm going to probably do is I'm probably going to go and move the boats, and for most of the episode I'll show you off the Harwood Islands as well as the Spooner Islands, another island chain off the coast of what I think is the mainland. Well, another part of the mainland, but they are technically islands. There are two. The smaller ones will probably be settled, but I don't know about the rest of them. I don't know about if that one will really have like a real town on it. Although I could move that and then put a bunch of stuff there. I could, but I don't think I should. Oh, looks like we backed up into one part of the Harwoods. And over there is the old Dungeon Island, which could make another good settlement. Place for some settlers. Because I like imagine, yeah, no, it's like more like, I guess it's like oh god, this doesn't look, okay, that was strange. Whoa, and there we go. And yes, I actually added some ladders to the side of the ship, so that way I can just climb up the side for when there's no real place for me to dock. And this is a simple dilapidated shack floating in the water. Eventually I'll fix the dilapidated shack. It's actually technically a generated structure. Oh no, it looks like part of the boat has gone a little weird. Oh. Why, you little... And this is actually one of the most populated areas of the Harwoods. And the thing is, this part of the island, one of the major areas of the city, is underground. Yeah, underground I found this giant dungeon right down here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some things to it. I'm gonna like block part of it off, add a small gate, and then I'll slowly clear out the dungeon of monsters and monster spawners, and eventually, oh god, creeper. Let's hope, yeah, if he blows up, this thing will get flooded. So I'm gonna shoot him from afar. And shoot him. That's what you get, son. Ow. Okay, now I'll crack this old one open. I also got more heart containers, so I have more hearts now. Which is also a nice touch, and there's also a plus. And check out these babies. Diamonds! Diamonds galore! Look at them all! I could probably get a stack out of these, because this pickaxe I'm using right now to mine them is fortune. think those are just blazes, I think. Yeah, and then I'll brick off most of it. Oh, yep. I got over a stack now. I guess I'll put away some of this soapstone. Yep, diamond, over a stack of diamonds. Yeah, I think I'll just keep the lowest level up here, the low level here. Oh yeah, I'll just keep it there. Yeah, that looks good. I also have to get more string to make a bed for my traveling ship, and then I'll show you the Spooner Islands before returning home. And yes, great news! I got my Steam account back from whoever hacked it. I also went down to a roguelike dungeon and got some items and got a few potions and whatnot. Okay, let's see here. I could have sworn one of them has it, but actually it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna just drive off on a tiny little boat simply made of one ship helm. Kind of sad though. I'm making a measly little boat. Alright, here we go. You know, I actually heard one of the lead developers for Fallout New Vegas actually doesn't like gambling. He says that he doesn't like about the house, it's always in the house's favor, blah blah blah, you know the deal. And I get that. I don't think I'd ever really do gambling, like, I don't think I'd really want to go do it all the time. I'd probably only do it like less than, I'd only do it like, might go on some weird, do a bit of a tiny amount of gambling like once a year, like, I mean when I'm old enough. It's not like I'm playing fucking blackjack down by Fort Swimtrunk or anything. I don't really know if I really want to put the boat there on that island. Wait, was there something on another island that way? In that direction of the Harwoods. I guess I could build a few small houses on that one island. And also have several boats to navigate the Harwoods. And it's a nice little floating fortress, similar to the fort I have on Bender Island. Maybe I could have a bridge go from one end or whatever. Ribbity. That's a scene from Family Guy where they go to a weird 3D version of their world where Stewie and Brian do that, and it was some weird timeline, blah blah blah. Nuclear strikes. Joe becomes a cyborg, and apparently Quagmire becomes a mutant frog, and he's like, "Freeze, Frogmire! You are out past curfew, and therefore you are in violation of ordinances." And then he just says, "Ready." Ah, jeez. Well, I'm gonna connect her to this. I actually am a pretty substantial guy on Reddit. I guess I'd consider myself average. I do have some hit posts, like I've gotten to the top of a few subreddits. Like I've gotten to the top of the Bikini Bomb Twitter and Elder Scrolls subreddits a few times. And I think the Skyrim subreddit once. Yeah. There we go. Connected. Or not completely mount. Remount. Okay, that's good. Now for this to be like one of the more major islands. Centralius. That's gonna be the name of the village on this island, Centralius. So it's like in the central area of the island. It's actually will be the capital of the Harwoods. In my imagination. Then later down the line, we'll find more villagers and to settle this chain. This is so funny. It's like I'm clinging to a block of wood floating through the ocean. The disposal boat. That's what I like calling it anyway, the disposa-boat. And technically this isn't forest, this is... Oh wait, it is forest. I thought it was a different biome because of these little flowers right here. I've always liked finding little islands like these in Minecraft with small little biomes on them. I don't know why. It's kind of nice in a way, like these old survival islands. You don't really find them in Minecraft these days. And it's just a quirk of old world generation, I suppose. I'm also gonna make some more doors. That's a priority. And also gonna light up most of it. Light up the island. That way, no monsters can spawn on even this small, comparably small little islet. This will be one of the islands that has some resemblance of a town on it. I think I'll go back to the ship to store away my riches. Yes, my riches. And maybe I'll travel back to Old Dungeon Island. Flint and steel. Ship helm. I could call this one island part of the that's part of the Harwoods, or the small village. The I could call it Fisher's Rest. The island, the Fisher's Rest Island. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Just been bothering me. Gotta put a door here. So yeah, we're gonna go out on the ship. And I'll show you the Spooners. Spooner Islands will be settled later. The smaller ones will be first settled, but the bigger ones will be settled later. Wait. No. There we go. Let's go. Although it's maybe just a big landmass instead of an island, just more of a continent, I guess. But it's more of a land. I guess it's some of the outer islands are land masses, like this one. This is one of the islands of the Spooners. Let's wait for the rest to load up. Yeah, this is the rest of the Spooner Islands. Some of it is a lot bigger. Alright, I'm gonna zoom all the way out, and yep, that's most of it. Sort of shaped out in almost like a Pacific island, looks like something you'd see in the South Pacific or something. I don't know, just reminds me of that. I don't know why. So yeah, we're gonna probably set up a city here. I don't know, later down the line, because that'll be one of the things we'll do in Ultimod. We'll expand our empire to new lands and colonies and shit. I guess colonies, but not really. That'd be a good place to set up a city. We already have one of the buildings set up for us. There's already probably gonna be some loot in that chest. Also, be all nice. It's raining apparently. Looks like it, but it's also sunny out apparently. Huh. Oh, what was that? A little blue penguin. Oh, penguin. Oh, looks like a small little aquifer. Farm. Some coal. And gold. And some thorns. Definitely gonna take the bed. I'm gonna put that on my ship. For how I can have a place to rest my head after my days at sea. Yeah, the rest of the Spooners are definitely bigger than the Harwoods. So yeah, the Spooner and Harwood Islands. But we'll settle the Harwoods first, then we'll settle the Spooners. And even then, most of the Spooner Islands will just be uninhabited wilderness. A new frontier. Fairly large islands. Oh no, oh no. Uh-oh. Did I done goofed? Okay, I'll have to put the bed down. I guess I'll put the bed here. This will be like kind of like the captain's chambers. I'm also gonna set maybe a chair or some tables, decorations for the ship, I suppose. Oh, I like that. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm gonna make it like this. A nice table. Flush table. And chair. Yes. He's nice. Ah! Or not. More for decoration, I guess. So I'll add them. Add the decorations. Alright, now to head back to the Harwoods. Or to Centralius. Wait, did I? Yeah, I screwed up symmetrically on this ship. I even have this thing in, I haven't even given this a name. There's the Fisher's Rest Island and Centralius Island. Centralius Island with the city of the same name, Centralius. Oh! Oh wait, those are just the ones connected to Fisher's Rest and Centralius. I thought they were new structures. I haven't already seen. Those are those weird little floating houses or whatever. It's a little weird, but whatever. And here we are in Centralius. This will be one of the first of the Harwoods to be settled. Centralius. Then the uninhabited ones will have less people on them. Alright, and before we do anything, we'll also just revisit Dungeon Island. Where is Dungeon Island? Dungeon Island. Ah, Dungeon Island. This little place, Dungeon Island. Small island. Up here with a few plains, islands. And it looks like there's the Harwoods are several thousand blocks away in this massive ocean. Like virtually no trees. So Dungeon Island will probably only be a minor outpost out on the oceans for resting sailors to stop by, pick up supplies, maybe rest their head, and not have to sleep in their musty old ships. Once, you know, the lower levels of the dungeon are cleared. Oh, zombie? All the way out here? Damn. Dead. Just want to check it out. Time to go to Village XD, I guess. XD. I found a village. Okay, now it's enough. Some other guys here. We'll take you to settle our island. Japanese Garfield. Garfileppo. Danette the Fletcher. Fisherman. You were the original one I was going to marry, but now I have Linnea. Catherine. Where are you? Nelson. Nelson, you're coming with me, Nelson. Earl. You're married to Catherine. Oh, you and Catherine can come to the islands. It's nice resting on an island. Oh, Roscoe the guard can come, but we won't really be taking too many guards because guards will keep spawning after, everything. So we're gonna go to we'll have some of them some of them will stay on Centralius, while others will stay at Fisher's Rest. Alright, you and the guards will have to stay at the fort. I guess one of them will stay. Elson, you can stay here. Okay. Okay, now you gotta set up your places, don't ya? I guess you, Earl and Catherine can live in this old, right here. Catherine can live here. Hey, whoa, Earl, you're kind of stuck in something. Move freely. You can stay in this little hut. Oh yeah, and Earl, you can move freely. Now, Danette, get inside. And for the night, I'll let her set up. I mean for like, I'll light up the place. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Light up. It's a nice village here. At the small, thriving village of Centralius. Alright guys, I think that'll have to do for today's episode of Ultimod Abroad, because like, I mean, come on, we're like abroad in a new place. And yes, I'll show you some of the small changes I've made, and when I come back, I'll probably have one of my kids here. Also, Harold actually fully grew up, so that's another big accomplishment. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.